Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And I always think it's cool when you see the son of a former player get drafted. Now, unfortunately, there's instances where nepotism may be shouted from the rooftops. We see that in the NBA where a lot of fans are claiming that Bronny James only got drafted because of his dad, but that's another video for another day. The MLB draft was completed yesterday, and we did get to see some sons of former MLB players get drafted. Now, it's not as high profile as 2022, where Jackson Holliday was the first pick, son of Matt Holliday, and Drew Jones was the second pick, son of Andrew Jones. But nonetheless, it's a feel good story. I mean, we see a bunch of sons of former players currently in MLB. And if you ever want to feel old, you could look at the second generation players and say, man, I remember seeing their dad play for quite a long time. I mean, the whole Blue Jays infield almost at one point was second generation guys, and of course they still have Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. But with the MLB draft complete, let's take a look at some of them. Of course, the most famous dads are that were had drafted players. Sons of former Red Sox stars. Ortiz Ramirez drafted on day 3. Of course, David Ortiz, Manny Ramirez helped break the long drought without a World Series. So the Los Angeles Angels took outfielder Lucas Ramirez in the 17th round. Ramirez is the son of 12-time All-Star Manny Ramirez. The Boston Red Sox used their pick in the 19th round to select D'Angelo Ortiz, the son of Hall of Fame slugger David Ortiz. And the director of amateur scouting, Devin Pearson, felt like he should comment. We just felt like it was a good add to the organization. Plus, that his dad is David Ortiz, but we drafted him as a prospect. Maybe he hears the Bronny James noise and wants to make it clear that D'Angelo Ortiz actually was draftable at that point in the draft. This is via DodgersNation.com. Son of former Dodgers infielder Mark Grudzielanek, chosen in MLB draft. Grudzielanek had a very long career in the majors, but Bryce Martin Grudzielanek, the son of former Los Angeles Dodger Mark Grudzielanek, has officially been drafted. Martin Grudzielanek was the Toronto Blue Jays 20th round pick in the 2024 MLB draft. He's a 6'3" shortstop, and mentions how his dad played 15 seasons of professional baseball, debuting in 1995 with the Expos, and he did make an All-Star game. And last, the Arizona Diamondbacks draft son of 6-time MLB All-Star Kevin Brown Dawson. Yes, I am a Marlins fan. Of course, they were the Florida Marlins back then, but Kevin Brown was awesome for the Marlins. Some could say that he had a Cy Young stolen from him. But day 3 of the MLB draft on Tuesday was a big day for the sons of former MLB stars. That's early. And the Arizona Diamondbacks were involved with the selection of Georgia Tech pitcher Dawson Brown. Brown, a right-handed reliever for the Yellow Jackets, is the son of 6-time MLB All-Star in 1997, Marlins, World Series champion Kevin Brown. Arizona picked him in the 16th round with the 494th pick. So, yes, none of these sons were considered elite prospects. All of them were drafted on day 3 of the MLB draft, but it's not like we haven't seen late draft picks make a dent in MLB. I did a video a year or 2 ago. Some of the best later round draft picks in recent MLB history. You could check that out. But yes, very cool to see these 4 guys get drafted after, I saw their fathers play quite some time. It's not like any of these guys' dads just played 1 or 2 seasons. Ortiz is in the Hall of Fame. Ramirez, well, we know why he's not. Multiple failed drug tests. Grudzielanek was a former All-Star. And Kevin Brown, he's not in the Hall of Fame. There's definitely a case for him to be in. Actually, I have a series I've done. Is he a Hall of Famer? They're also on a playlist. But maybe I could do Kevin Brown in a future episode now that his son has been drafted. He definitely has a strong case to be in. But again, very cool to see these four sons of former MLB fathers get drafted. Let's see how many of them can make the big leagues. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.